This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.
The Dangote Refinery has increased the ex-depot price of petrol per litre by 55 naira, causing an increase in the pump price of petrol at major marketers across the country. While the price in Lagos now retails at 925 naira per litre, the North Central and Northwest have seen an increase to 945 naira per litre. With many analysts pointing to the conflict in the Middle East, what will the changing global prices of oil mean for the Nigerian economy? Joining the conversation this morning is Kingsley Jeremiah, who is an energy editor. Mr. Jeremiah, good morning. Thank you for joining us on the conversation.
Yes, good morning. Thank you for having me on the program today.
It's our pleasure. Right, Mr. Jeremiah, can you explain a bit more how the conflict in the Middle East affects the price of oil?
Yes, so the crisis in the Middle East directly impacts crude oil price. And over the last 1 week, we have seen an increase of about $10 to $15 per barrel on the price of crude oil. As of this morning, the price has gone up for Brent close to about $78 per barrel. For Nigerian crude, particularly what's it called, Kwaibo, Brass River, and others, the price currently range at about $79 to $80 per barrel. So what that tells you is, from what you saw last month, where the price was about $65 per barrel, so now that the price is close to $80 per barrel, it means that the crisis in the Middle East is increasing the price of crude oil drastically. And when that happens, it has implications for petroleum products, premium motor spirit, diesel, aviation fuel, and all. So the implication will be across board, from transportation, land transportation, air transportation, as well as prices of food in the market. So most likely, that's what we will see.
Mr. Jeremiah, there are some experts that say that there are ways Nigeria can also take advantage of this price increase. So beyond the prices increasing and the ripple effect on prices of other products that you've just mentioned, what else? What are the other potentials for Nigeria's oil sector?
Yes, so Nigeria is outrightly a gainer in the current situation in terms of fiscal position. The 2025 budget is based on an estimate of $75 per barrel. We have not been able to meet that between January and May. And the other benchmark is the oil production. Oil production benchmark is around 2.06 million barrels per day. We have not also been able to meet that. As of last month, production was about 1.4 million barrels a day, meaning that we are shooting with about 600,000 barrels. The current reality has increased the oil price to budget benchmark, above budget benchmark. So that means that from my estimate, last month we produced about 45 million barrels of crude, with 14 naira gain coming on the price of oil between last month and now. Nigeria will most likely, that's if you multiply $14 by the 45 million barrel we produced last month. That's if we produce that this month. It means that by the end of this month, Nigeria could be making as much as $630 million. That will help to increase, and when you convert that to naira, it will most likely bring you close to like 1 trillion naira. That is total earnings. You have to take out your cost of production and other expenses from it. Even if you take all of that out, you will most likely be making close to like half of that amount of money. That will strengthen our fiscal position. It will provide more money to finance the 2025 budget. It will also help most of the oil companies in Nigeria who are trying to take final investment decisions on their oil projects to take decisions. The AKK pipeline can easily go on, and other projects that we have had in country. It will also strengthen the value of the naira. So from that end, it's a lot of gain for the Nigerian economy. But directly for consumers, it will have to impact us one way or the other.
All right. So, Mr. Jeremiah, because of time, right, I want to very quickly break down this question. There are speculations that a barrel could hit as high as $100. So, question is threefold. Do you think this could happen, and what would be the indicators? And if it does hit that high, obviously the implications for the cost of PMS are a big thing. Do you expect that the government might take any measures to try to cushion the impact for Nigerians?
Now, so it will be a bit difficult. The global economy is currently constrained from the Russia-Ukraine war on one hand, also constrained by the tariff from the U.S. Government. China is also constrained one way or the other. Most of these strategic importers of crude oil have very strong reserves. The U.S. has, China has, and different other countries. And then OPEC has been for a long time cutting the production of oil that gets into the market. The situation that will bring oil to $100 is not good for any economy in the world. So what will most likely happen is for the U.S. government, for instance, to release part of their reserve, China releasing part of their reserve, and then OPEC also increasing the quotas for countries, which they have not been able to make for a long time. So it means that you're most likely going to see production come into the market from other angles, and then we find a way to balance the price of oil not crossing the $100 mark.
Right.
So if the price of oil crosses the $100 mark, we're going to see the price of petroleum products in Nigeria moving close to about 1,200 per litre, and then the price of diesel also going slightly above that. This is not good for production. It is not good for transportation of goods and services from one end to another. And then with the global economy also struggling, there are chances that we'll find everything possible not to get to that point.
Mr. Jeremiah, thank you very much for your time and expertise on this conversation. Kingsley Jeremiah is an energy editor who joined us this morning to speak on the increasing prices of petrol at major marketers across Nigeria. We have seen the Dangote Refinery increase its ex-depot price of petrol by 55 naira. That has triggered increases across the country, with Lagos selling for 925 naira per litre and the North Central and the Northwest seeing the highest prices at 945 naira per litre.
This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.